Mr. Yang, your signature policy is
your signature policy proposal.
Universal basic income.
Give every adult in the United States $1,000 a month, no questions asked.
Many people will know it as universal basic income. You call it the Freedom Dividend.
Give every American over 18 a universal basic income of $1,000 per month. Why?
Now, one of the answers, it seems to me, is a guaranteed annual income, a guaranteed minimum income for all people and for all families of our country. It seems to me that the civil rights movement must now begin to organize for the guaranteed annual income, begin to organize people all over our country and mobilize forces so that we can bring to the attention of our nation this need and this something which I believe will go a long, long way toward dealing with the Negro's economic problem and the economic problem with many other poor people confronting our nation.
It would be the trickle-up economy from our people, families, and communities up. We would spend the money and it would circulate through our regional economies and neighborhoods.
But it's not meant to be a full work replacement, and it's certainly not meant to solve every problem. I will suggest, though, that if you extrapolate like what the second order effects are, if you take a town of 10,000 adults in Missouri, and then they're each getting $1,000 a month, that's $10 million in additional buying power every single month in that town, which ends up going to things like car repairs, daycare, Little League signups, local nonprofits. And so then if you lost your truck driving job and you're in that town, there's a much greater chance that you can plug into existing opportunities because the local economy is much more robust.
If you look around again, one of the big winners from this process is going to be Amazon, and Amazon paid $0 in federal taxes last year. So what we have to do is we have to join every other advanced economy and have a value-added tax that would give the American people a tiny slice of every Amazon sale and every Google search.
VAT often adds taxes and burdens on people who don't make that much money. You're talking about purchases on common everyday goods.
Oh, well, you can tailor a VAT so it falls more heavily on, let's say, luxury goods than consumer staples. But we need to make this kind of move because if you have things like artificial intelligence, right now our income tax system will do a very, very poor job of getting some of those resources in the hands of the American people.
So I see the Freedom Dividend as like a foundation or a floor. And then you don't stop building a house at the floor. It's kind of a crummy house, you know? So first, I would not want to get rid of any existing government programs. I would never be the sort of person who says like, hey, there are millions of Americans relying upon something, let's pull the rug out from under them.
America's opportunity to help bridge the gulf between the haves and the have-nots. The question is whether America will do it. There's nothing new about poverty. What is new is that we now have the techniques and the resources to get rid of poverty. The real question is whether we have the will.
Any American listening to this right now is like thinking to themselves, if they know anything about me and they campaign, they're like, wow, $1,000 a month sounds too good to be true. That would be a real game changer. And if I am a family with two adults, like $24,000, and then if I know my son when they turn 18 or daughter, they get $1,000 a month, the entire thing transforms the idea of citizenship. And the wild thing is that we can totally make it happen. There's nothing stopping us from making it happen.